Brook Silva-Braga joins us now from Charlottesville, Virginia. Brook, what is the latest from the scene there?
Hi, Stephanie. Well, the scene here where the crash happened on Saturday is just a lot of people streaming in, many of them leaving flowers, paying respects. We've seen it all morning with the crowd ebbing and flowing. As far as the case goes, the court hearing that we referenced is the main thing that happened just after 10 a.m. Fields appeared on a TV monitor in this courtroom, and a couple things happened. It was a very preliminary event. In fact, the main thing that happened was the judge set a date for a preliminary hearing. That'll be August 25th. He also assigned a judge for Fields, but he was not asked to enter a plea, and as you mentioned, he was not offered bond.
Okay, so we know that he is facing a second-degree murder charge as well as other charges. Can you tell us, you said he was on a video monitor. Were we able to see a reaction, or did we hear reports of how he reacted to these charges?
Sure. So I had a chance to be in the courtroom, and actually they punched up the video of him sitting in the jail in front of the camera several minutes before even the courtroom staff was ready. So we saw him sitting there largely looking down at his hands, sniffling on many occasions in the minutes leading up to the hearing. And then he had a quiet, fairly serious demeanor as the judge asked him a series of questions, including if he had the means to pay for a lawyer. He said he did. If he had a job, how much money he makes. And as I said, through another series of questions around when the next hearings will be, who his lawyer will be, and that type of thing.
And Brook, what else are you hearing, and what other sort of reaction from the community in Charlottesville there can you describe for us?
Well, I mean, as we saw in the piece, there are these little pockets of tremendous tension around what is, by and large, a fairly placid, returning to normal city. So outside the court, we saw two men, self-identified as leaders of Saturday's white supremacist rally, come out and make their case for why they believe the violence was precipitated not by their presence there, but by what they describe as left groups who came out with weapons and started the violence. That's their argument. It's an argument that they've had a lot of trouble making because at every turn at these impromptu events, we see opponents come out and forcefully, loudly, in bigger numbers than the white supremacists, shout these folks down. And then police are caught in this very difficult situation in the middle. A lot of media that's here is also added to the mix. And so again, today, similar to yesterday when Mr. Kessler tried to hold a press conference, we saw it all kind of go sideways, and then eventually the police have to escort away the white supremacist folks.
Still a lot of tension there, clearly, and a lot of grief as well. Brook Silva-Braga, thank you so much for that.